Good morning, crypto fans. We've got some very juicy things to get through today. I'm going to keep it quick, straight and simple for you guys. So tune in, like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any details. And let's get straight into it. We've had Bitcoin down to 66,500 over the last couple of days. The reason for this, the ETF outflows. On Monday, we had $85 million outflow from the ETFs, mainly from Grayscale, selling at 302 million. And then yesterday we actually had a positive inflow to the ETF, so nothing too major to worry about, seeing as we've just had one day negative and we're back to the positive. We've got average daily inflows of 215 million still, and a total inflow of 12 billion still into the ETF, so very positive news still. The only slight concern was that ARK Invest have started having negative outflows from their ETF, but not to worry, it's been swallowed up by BlackRock and Fidelity and others. So positive inflows yesterday, leading to a bit of a bounce back in the markets today. As you can see, Grayscale still got 333,000 Bitcoin to sell at a value of 22 billion, 1.5% of the total amount of Bitcoin they have. So the selling could go on for a while still. They have been selling an average of 270 million a day, Grayscale. So at 270 million a day, that's roughly 1% of how much they've got left. So that's roughly 100 days of selling at this rate, and they'll be completely out of they'll be completely out of Bitcoin. They're probably not going to sell at that rate for 100 days. So let's say 50 days from now, the selling will have ceased mostly from Grayscale. And that brings us to about a month after the halving, which is excellent. Let's have a look at the overall market today. Big bounce back for most of the coins after a big sell-off yesterday. Lots of green in the market, excellent to see. Some coins like WithHat, Solana, ICP having a big bounce. Yeah, so that's good to see. Fetch AI is coming back, Casper having a bounce, Pepe. Right, let's dive into Bitcoin analysis. So just as I predicted in my last video, please go back and check this for yourself. We had this head and shoulders, and I said if we break from this line here, that we're going to see a retracement down to the bottom down to this trend line for the head and shoulders, which we touch beautifully here, and we bounce back off of there. This could be our last opportunity to get into Bitcoin at these prices. It could be bouncing off of here, ready for a major run up, or it could be that it's going to loiter around at the price of the old all-time high from the previous cycle, around 69,000. Could be narrowing down on this area for some time around the halving. We'll see. But I think after this bounce, we're going to see a pump up, which we are starting to see. It could be our last chance to gain after this bounce here. And same for Fetch AI. Like I said before, my favorite coin of the bull market. We had this broadening wedge for a couple of weeks. We blasted out of that to $3.50, and now we've beautifully retested the top of that line, so we could be getting ready for a massive blast off into the halving now for Fetch AI as well. So Bitcoin is a proxy for all other coins in the market. So what you can do at this time, as you're seeing this bounce off of major trend lines, look at the coins that have been up majorly over the last year. Yes, Dog with Hat, Bonk, Pepe, Fetch AI, Solana. Okay, and they're the coins I would be getting into right now because they performed so massively over the last year. Now is a good time to jump into them to continue this uprise after the halving, because they're only going to pump more after the halving, these coins. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Make sure you're like and subscribing to these videos for more in-depth analysis, and we'll see where we go in the markets. Thank you very much. God bless you.